Hi, and welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Hand it off for a draw. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Important second down play coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's reeled in. It's Robinson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quick throw over the middle. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They're going to run it here. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here's the return from inside the 25. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught.
Well, quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And there's the handoff. Powerful running here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Linebacker shifting around now. A running play called on 4th down. Creative running there. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
they get set to kick it away. That one sails. Touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
But he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on his swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the 2-point conversion.
And here's the return from just inside the 25. Brought down at the 29. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Make the extra point and go up 6. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, Mike. This is what you built the defense for, to stop this shit. You over here in the damn nickel. Come on, Mike.
The Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaking free at the 35.
We're going off.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
That's the 2-minute warning in this.
He just gets some Bobby Lady. That's down. Comeback with butt naked.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision?
No, D lineman, no.
The defender got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly.
They call pass interference.
Complete, but the defender aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
He was gonna catch it though.
So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Good shit, 47.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He'll hand it off. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He stays alive. Looking to scramble. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I didn't see that, boy.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
I gotta stop doing it.
Late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
He ain't about to catch that. Why am I doing it?
It's got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass rush closing in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off.
Supposed to be his 2nd one, man.
Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Tackled on the
Supposed to be his 2nd one.
end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded up near the 25. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds.
I'm so stupid.
Crucial takeaway. Great play.
He ran that bitch for him. God damn. To the running back butt nigga. To the throw it to the running back.
In this game right now, he's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a good call in the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a handoff. Just trucks the man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Powers through the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Give it to the big fullback here. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's good as he throws it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big...
Never give up.
That could be the nail in the coffin.
Never give up. Just run with it. Trust the process.
Drive for the offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play?
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet.
He getting blocked. No. He went through my running back to make the tackle.
This drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Throw to the running back in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Come on, man.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Come on, man. There's no way.
How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room.
Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Makes the first down. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The shotgun running play call.
Shot 94.
Down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide.
Levin, no! No, it wouldn't be click on you.
Wide open. And they bring him down.
Easy pick.
Enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
Oh, it wouldn't let me click on him. He pulled out 3 picks. Lil, I know you tired. Suck it up, though, bro.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Oh, and he dropped
Trash.
a very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pitches to the back.
I was trying to intercept that bitch, I ain't gonna lie.
Not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely
Good shit, let him.
but he got it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive.
Good shit, 46. You ain't make the tackle. You slow his ass down.
Wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line.
I like how y'all did that.
That's really threatening now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Caught quickly.
That's me. I should have ran back to that. What am I doing?
That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And looking for a big play.
Catch it.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect.
Catch it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk.
That was a
play.
bad throw,
I love
though.
the
He
idea
did.
of being
That was a
aggressive.
bad throw.
They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh...
He got his flats on 30. That's why I couldn't throw no corner routes this game. Okay. I'm so slow. But got them flats on 30.
And they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete.
I ain't look how fast his corners is. I'm just guessing. His corner speed got to be 99.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got
They've been locking me up all day.
Find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Robinson. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the center.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's an outbound, the catch made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Oh, I missed twice. Yo.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Playing my NCAA game. Got like 2 minutes left. I mean, I'll be there. I'll be there, man. I tried to get Dub his 20 a while ago, man. I fucked him over. He had 14 though. Well, I ain't fuck him over. We couldn't find nobody. Couldn't find nobody. I was like, bro, how many people on the map? Nope. Oh, I lost. Oh man, I lost it for us too. It was 2-on-2. Yeah, 2-on-2. He down one. I broke the other one. That boy ran around that wall, played it up, and took a dump in my boy mouth.
Tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
He did. He dropped it off in him. I said, damn. He did that shit.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into
Dude,
this
still looking for that boy right now.
another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still looking for him.
Down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Yeah, got off. He probably get back on. He had started lagging. Oh, that's wrong with his Wi-Fi.
He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
I'm finna win this shit. 35-24. 2 minutes left.
With the execution.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
What he had going right there.
Now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Boop.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Bitch.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down.
No pick.
Downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the
Tackle.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to chuck it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. It's a pick and a long return.
So to be back to the left.
Finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot.
Thank you.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender.
I ain't it though. The clock, he's stopping every 2 seconds. I had a touchdown right there. I'm over here being greedy. I need you to run the clock down. Bro, my dude just glitched out so hard, DJ. My dude glitched out so. My dude just glitched out so hard. I could have ran it.
Trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Fair catch made near the 45.
He about to give up. No, he going out there be swinging. I thought he about to give up. He's going out swinging, goddamn it.
Shred of pride. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The punt, football knocked
Shit.
backfield. Defense has got the football.
Shit.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball?
He look out and pick it up.
Pounce on it for a big turnover.
Majestic Mike 31. I gotta clip that.
Play call coming up.
Yeah, it's Matchstick Mike 31.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot.
He threw the fuck out that ball, man.
And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception.
I'm supposed to be being worse than this. I threw like 5 picks. I just had a touchdown just then. On the through it.
And now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. He's running out of time here. And it's
That shit was about to work. That's crazy.
on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. So after the incompletion, it's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Hey.
Down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Good play.
It's made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Gators.
He just burned me.
Fresh set of downs. Motion by the back.
Came in at the wrong time, did you?
Quick throw to the left.
Ah!
He's got it for a big gain. Four set of bounds.
Oh, I thought I had him right there.
The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Play action here on first down. They've got him. Defense comes up.
Hey, he'll touchdown.
Taken just 4 seconds on the clock.
Hey, man, still calling timeout. Me, might well let that hurt go.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time.
2-man pad rush got set.
And that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That boy got a fast ass defense, but I could not get my boys the ball. 2